What truly happens if you, a fragile human, fall straight into the territory of one of the most powerful creatures on the planet? Not in the movies, not King Kong, but in real life. It was a real-life nightmare. At the Cincinnati Zoo, a boundary was breached. A 3-year-old boy climbed the fence, plummeted 15 feet, and landed in the mode of gorilla world. At Brookfield Zoo, Chicago, another 3-year-old boy fell 18 feet into the enclosure. Binti Jua, a female gorilla, approached him. 2 children, 2 different zoos, both fell into the territory of the world's strongest primate. But their fates took 2 completely opposite paths. One story ended in tears, while the other was nothing short of a miracle. Let's go back to May 28, 2016, Cincinnati Zoo. Harambe, a 17-year-old silverback, approached a 3-year-old boy who had fallen into the moat. The world held its breath as Harambe took hold of the child. Whatever his intentions, his immense power placed the situation on red alert. To ensure the boy returned home safely, the hardest decision had to be made. Harambe's journey ended right there. His departure left infinite regret and a big question. Could there have been a better ending? The answer might lie in the past. 20 years earlier at Brookfield Zoo, Chicago, another 3-year-old boy fell 18 feet into the enclosure. Binti Jua, a female gorilla, approached him. Instead of panicking, she gently scooped the boy up, cradled him, and carried him to the door to hand him over to zookeepers, all while carrying her own baby on her back. 2 events, 2 extremes. One showed gentle maternal instinct, the other showed the unpredictability of wild power. So what is the true nature of the gorilla? Binti Jua's story is beautiful, but it created a dangerous misconception that gorillas are like giant babysitters. The truth is not that simple. Here is a crucial warning. Gorillas are 100% rare wild animals. We cannot apply human logic to them. A playful swat from a silverback carries the same force as being hit by a motorbike. They can crush a coconut as easily as we crush a grape. Their behavior is driven by instincts of dominance and territorial defense. Whether Harambe or Binti Jua, they acted on instinct in that moment. And instinct is always unpredictable. What comes to mind when you hear gorilla? A chest-beating monster? The reality might surprise you. Here is the first twist. Despite possessing 2-inch canine teeth that could tear through a car tire, gorillas are mostly vegetarians. But don't let the diet fool you. Their strength is absolute. A mature silverback is estimated to be 4 to 9 times stronger than the average athletic man. They can deadlift up to 1,800 pounds. That's like you picking up 10 grown men at once. If Harambe had truly intended to harm the child that day, the tragedy wouldn't have lasted 10 minutes. It would have ended in a single second. Contrary to their intimidating appearance, in the wild, gorillas are peacekeepers. The leader, the silverback, carries a heavy burden. He is not just the strongest, but also the calmest. Why do we call them silverbacks? When a male matures around 12 years old, the hair on his back turns a silvery gray. But that's not just a color, it's a badge of responsibility. In the wild, the silverback doesn't rule by fear, but by protection. He is the father, the mediator, and the living shield. If there is a threat, the silverback does not run. He stands his ground, beats his chest to create a sound that travels for 2 miles, ready to fight to the death to protect his family. The aggression we see is, in fact, love manifested as violence for survival. He settles family disputes, finds food sources, and leads the troop through the jungle. His displays of power, like chest beating or hooting, are often just psychological tactics to avoid actual conflict. They would rather scare an opponent away than have to engage in a fight. What fascinates us about this species is the humanity in their eyes. They feel sadness, joy, and even embarrassment. Scientists have observed wild gorillas dismantling poacher traps to protect their peers. This information is entirely accurate and represents one of the most astonishing observations of gorilla social intelligence. In 2012, Rwanda's Kuriyama troop displayed even deeper wisdom. Young gorillas worked together to dismantle poachers' snares, snapping branches and clearing wires. This wasn't just survival, it was a testament to their empathy and teamwork, as these gentle giants united to protect their family from hidden dangers. Gorillas share 98% of their DNA with us. They laugh when tickled, grieve when they lose a loved one, and use tools to measure water depth. Looking back at Harambe, many behaviorists believe his stance over the boy was a protective instinct, just as he would guard a juvenile in his troop. They are too much like us, and that is why looking into their eyes is so haunting. To find them in the wild, you must travel to the heart of Africa. There are two main species, the eastern and western gorilla. Harambe was a western lowland gorilla, the type most common in zoos. But his cousins, the mountain gorillas, live in a much harsher realm, the mist-covered Virunga Mountains. It is a green hell for humans, but paradise for them. Binti Jua saved the boy because her maternal instincts kicked in. And Harambe? Perhaps the chaos of the crowd triggered his defensive instincts. They are incredibly sensitive to the sounds and attitudes of their environment. However, the kings of the jungle are losing their kingdom. Their habitat is shrinking due to mining and agriculture. Their numbers are decreasing every single day. And here is the most heartbreaking twist. The greatest enemy of this powerful creature is not the leopard, not the crocodile. It is the smartphone you are holding in your hand right now. Yes, you heard that right. Mining for coltan, a mineral used in electronics, is wiping out their habitat in the Congo. Combined with poaching for bushmeat and trophies, gorilla numbers have plummeted. They are listed as critically endangered. It is ironic that we know more about Harambe in a zoo than the thousands of his kin silently disappearing in the wild. We need stories like Harambe and Binti Jua to remind us we are not alone on this planet, and we have a responsibility to protect these giant neighbors. The stories of Harambe and Binti Jua are two perfect pieces of the gorilla puzzle. Fearsome power and immense love. Let's respect their wild nature by keeping a safe distance, but also open our hearts to conserve this magnificent species. Were you more impressed by Binti Jua's action or Harambe's power? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to uncover more mysteries of the natural world. Goodbye and see you next time.